just a little bit today. It's Sunday after all. Now, I don't go to church or anything like that. But, you have your own thoughts and spirituality. I'll leave that there. This is about bread. I'm going to show you something. Right here, on top of the fridge, we have some pre-made wholemeal bread rolls. Oh, the bread rolls there. That's wholemeal flour. They've got some herbs in them. Okay. There's like a baker's dozen or something there, which I think there's actually 10, so quite that many. And here is some dough that's been getting ready to prove for the next salt. So I need to bash that out. I need to add some flour because it's a bit wet in the minute. I'm going to bash that out and we're going to get some dough made. Earlier on, I started making some bread, and if you watched the bit before, I was making bread and I made some little rolls. These little bread rolls there. That's how you tell it's real bread and it's cooked properly. That sound. So, we've got the wholemeal loaves bread. They're made. Okay. So what we're going to do now, when we're not wrecking the kitchen, is to get the other dough out that I started earlier. So here's the other dough I started earlier in this bowl, and that's got rather big, hasn't it? It's in there, nice and big. So we're going to knock that back. I've got my tins ready, and I've been spraying them with oil. So let's knock this flour back, this dough back, so it's ready to go in the tins, shall we? So what do there. So get your hand in there. That's it. Oil. I use one hand mixing the dough. I keep the other hand clean for all the other things I need to do, like getting some more flour, so plain, or as Americans call it, all-purpose flour. Oops. And I get some more flour in the bowl. I don't want too much, but I can put quite a bit in there because it was quite wet and sticky. So it's a lovely sunny day out. Kids are in the park, having a good time. On the screens. Someone's flying a drone. Other people be out on their bikes. Other people be going home from church. Their Sunday lunch. I'll be thinking of that quite soon. Not sure what I'm going to have really. I did think about I was contemplating having a proper Sunday lunch. I might just have some raspberry sandwiches instead. It's less hassle and can enjoy some fresh baked bread. That's pretty much it then. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of these oats. I'm going to put the oats on the top of the bread. So it gives it a nice, interesting flavour and crust. So we've got 2 tins here. So we'd need to put the dough in half. I'm going to put the flour back every time we use it, put it back. That's the thing about when you're doing stuff yourself, you're more likely to clean up after yourself. There's only you doing it. So all of those of you who say, oh, I'm a cook, I'm a chef. Well, if you are, then you know to clean up after yourself, don't you? Don't expect other people to do it for you. So, and even if you do have people you pay to do that job for you, you know, it's better doing it yourself. So you can see the dough now with the oatmeal in it. Okay. That's dry oatmeal. It will absorb some of the oatmeal will absorb some of the liquid, the moisture from the dough, so that's a good thing. So we need to put the oven on. So I've put the oven on, and that's set as far as it will go, 220. And I've got my tin, so what I'm going to do, just pop my tins in there for a minute. And we're getting ready. That dough's good. So, I need a knife, nice sharp knife, to cut the dough in half to go between the two tins. So, go together, I'm going to cut straight like that. I'll take this dough out. Form it up a bit more. Towards a loaf shape. Remember, when you're washing the dough from your hands, get a little, put your fingers like that, rub it on, just using your nails to scrape off all that dough, because, you know, it's dough. So, cold water is best. A bit tepid if you like, I suppose. But cold is best. So just heating those pans up. We're going to put the bread in and have a look and see how it fits. But if this is a bit big, I might do the two tins, and there is a little gap down the side there. I might get in some of the mini tins if I need to do that. Let me just have a little bit over there. There we go. So now we've got 2 loaf size lumps of dough in there. The reason the mixer is out is because I'm going to be making some breadcrumbs soon. I had some bread that went stale, So I left it to go stale and go rock hard. Need to bash it up a little bit, but to get a more even breadcrumb, I'll put it in the machine and bash it right down to proper breadcrumbs. Put in a couple of oxygen grabbers, and take out the moisture out of stored food, and you're good. Right. So our tins are nice and hot now. Yeah, I think I'm going to be alright for that. It's very sticky, this dough. Very sticky. Cool my hands. Now, you may think, oh, you're going to put a timer on for the bread. I know it takes about half an hour, okay? But I'm not going to put a timer on, because I'll just leave it on until it's done. Okay, so washing up what's in there. So that's done. Let's get the bread in the oven. Close the door. Do not open the oven door until the bread is done. Or at least you reckon it's pretty much done. So if we say from now, that's going to take half hour. So I'm going to bob off, put the timer on, come back when it's done, okay? Okay folks, earlier on we did the dough, we put in some oatmeal with the bread, and now it's time to check out how it's come out. So let's have a look, shall we? Well, they look alright, don't they? Aren't they? So we get a chopping board. And these should be for bread. So, I've got these bowls, they've got things on them, look. Chicken, most of it up there. Well, that's supposed to be meat, fruit, vegetables and fish. I think I'm going to use this one. So what we're going to do is put them up there, from there. Try not to burn yourself when you do this. So get bread out of the tin, tap it. The bread should just fall out. It's kind of there. It's kind of there, but it's still a bit soft inside. But it does have a hollow sound when you tap it. So I'm going to leave them there, and they're going to chill out. But I'm sure you wanted to see what the bread's like inside, don't you? So let's take one of these little rolls, okay? And let's cut it open. The inside, that's what it looks like. It has a good spring, a great smell, that nice fresh smell. It breaks nicely, crumbles a bit, but there's still that stretch left in the bread. And I got a cold and I can smell that. That's really good. So I'm going to enjoy that with my roast beef. I've already started that, by the way. Yeah, roast beef, some scallions, horseradish sauce, and some butter spread. You don't need anything fancy for lunch. Just good, honest food. Catch you again soon. Please like and subscribe. Catch you later. Bye bye.